It's time for adventures and stories for everyone to see. Husband, wife, and pet family. Side by side, vlogging the world. Podcast vibes with 80 and Pearl. Stay tuned, let's take you on a trip. Navigating life and our relationships. Give us your ticket, it's all access. Welcome to the Govender Express.
Kipana guys, so we're back with another cooking video on YouTube today for a change because I'm going to be making a lamb biryani. I'm going to be using this Yves mix. There are instructions at the back and ingredients for everything. I've already fried my onions and marinated the meat, so I just needed to get that out of the way. And then I figured while I'm doing the other stuff, we could chit-chat a little and cook together. I know it's been a while. It's just that things have been a bit busy. But today it's cold and rainy and, you know, we felt like eating something tasty and something from home. So we decided to do the biryani. To be fair, I thought it was going to be a lot quicker. So I was like, nah, it's fine. I'll start it later. It'll probably take like an hour. And then I read the instructions, which I should have done like earlier this morning already when, you know, I decided to make the biryani. And it actually says that it needs 2 hours in the oven. So that was my bad. Now that I know that though, at least I'm glad that we had a big lunch. For lunch today, we just had omelets because it was like breakfast as well, but with some mince, and that filled us up like properly. So yeah, I'm just going to peel my potatoes and then we'll come back. There are a few things that I'm going to be doing in this video that are not part of the cooking instructions on the back of this. Like, let me show you my onions. Just like, let's start off there. I fry these in butter. These ones I just fried sort of normally, and then you see these ones I cut into circles because that's what my mom used to do. So she used to do that and use it to garnish the top of the biryani. So I'm going to do the same thing. She also used to fry the potatoes a little bit before actually putting it in. So I'm going to do that as well. I'll show you guys now. This is like the first time that I'm actually attempting to even make biryani on my own. My mom did try to teach me back in, what was it, 2016, I think, when I was moving out of home, because she was like, if I don't show you how to make, how are you going to know and who's going to make for you? But then I had Auntie Sandra, who used to cook for us all the time. So she became mom number 2, and all the things that, you know, we wanted, she would just cook it for us. So I was lucky in that sense. And then when I moved to Joburg, I was going home quite often, so I didn't really need to worry. My mom did try again. Now I wish that I actually paid attention because, you know, I can't exactly call her at the moment. But yeah, I'm going to attempt it. And if it comes out good, you guys will know. We'll do a little taste test at the end of the video as well. And also thank you to Casey from Yves Spicery for sending us this biryani mix and a whole bunch of other goodies. We did buy from them a couple of times, and they're honestly such like wonderful people that they saw the videos and they sent us a whole bunch of things, which, like I said, you can find that video on TikTok. The masalas are amazing. So today I'm actually trying their biryani masala as well, which I used to marinate the meat. There it is. So yeah. Okay guys, let me peel my potatoes and I'll be back. Alrighty, so our potatoes have been cut. And I remember what my mom used to do was she would just add a little bit of salt. If it comes out of this container, it would be nice. You know what? I'm just gonna pop that off. I don't know why that wasn't coming out. Maybe I was just using the smaller hole. Just a tiny bit. I'm gonna do that. And some turmeric. I don't know why she would do this, guys. I just know that she would do this. And these potatoes were amazing. So yeah, we'll just add a little bit more of that. The turmeric here really stains, guys. I don't know if you guys have noticed that. But then, what other turmeric do you use? Because it's the only one that I sort of have seen at the shops here. And it's such a small thing to like, yeah. But anyway, so that's what it's looking like. And then, yeah, I'm just going to give this a bit of a toss. And then we will shallow fry it in just a normal like frying pan. And I think we'll do that for about, how long did she used to do it for? Just a couple of minutes. Maybe like 15 minutes or so. And then we can get everything else ready, like with the meat and all of that. I'm also going to boil the moong dal because that has to boil for like 10 minutes. So I'll have the potatoes and the dal going for about the same amount of time. And yeah, I'll show you guys. I'll take you through to the pots now, and then I'll show you guys how I'm doing all of that. Okay, let's actually open this up so that we can see what's in here. I know one of the things will be the moong dal because, masoor. I don't know. We used to call it moong. I don't know. Probably the same thing because it looks like the same thing. So it's like the dark lentils. And then there's also some biryani masala, which we already have. So I think I'm just going to use the pack that I've opened. Some garam masala, which we also have. So I'm just going to use the pack that I've opened. Rice. This is actually so convenient. I'm not going to lie. And they also have a little bit of turmeric. I'm just going to use this one, this little packet for the actual thing because this is what they pre-measured. So yeah. Okay, let me get started with actually doing the other stuff quickly. Again, here's everything here. You guys can pause to read to see what else you may need to get and all of that. We also have a biryani mix for like the whole spices, so I'm going to grab that as well. Okay, this is the biryani mix with all the whole spices. You can see there's cloves, bay leaves, cinnamon sticks. What is this? Jeera, I think. Yeah. Oh, star anise, ilachi. Is fennel jeera? I think it might be. I don't know the English names for it, to be honest. But yeah, that's basically everything that's in here. So we'll use this little pack for the whole spices. Alrighty, so we're at the stove. I've got the lentils. So I'm just gonna pop these into the little saucepan. It says to boil it for about 10 minutes. And then let's just show you guys that quickly. That's over there, and I've got my oil heating up for the potatoes as well. Yo guys, the way I need to remind myself I'm an adult when I'm frying potatoes and chips, because I hate it when this thing splashes. I hate it, but it's fine. It's fine. Oh. It's fine. Okay, so it's boiling and frying. Let me show you guys quickly. That's everything. Sorry, my air fryer is blocking the view of the potatoes a bit because you guys are sitting on the air fryer. I'm going to let this do its thing and I'll be back when that's done. Alrighty, so the lentils are boiled and the potatoes are about fried as well. Let me just show you guys what that's looking like quickly. There we go. There we go. Doesn't that look good? I think that's why my mother used to add the turmeric, because it looks very nice. So yeah, Now that that's done, we're going to move on to sorting out the meat and the rice and all of that. Okay, so I'm going to do the rice now. The recipe, or the instructions rather, asked to do it a bit of a different way. I'm just going to make my rice the way I usually make it. So yeah, I rinsed it first and then added some water, and then it says to add the turmeric and some garam masala. So I'm going to do that since this is pre-portioned as well. Like I said, I'm just going to use this. I'm not going to sit and try and figure it out. It's convenient for a reason. And then the garam masala is just going to go in. Let me show you guys how it's looking. I'm going to use like most of the garam masala because I need some a little bit later. So I'll just leave a little bit in there. And then I've already added the salt. And I'll just give this a stir and let it boil for, I think it was 10 minutes according to. Alrighty, so the rice is about done. Well, it's been 10 minutes, so I'm just going to stick to that. This is what it's looking like. I'm going to now get started with the meat and all of the other things. I didn't want to do them at the same time just because I am making this for the first time and I don't want to mess it up. So yeah, let's get that done. Alrighty, so I don't see where I should be doing this. I'm assuming it goes in now. If not, it's one of those things. The biryani mix, I feel like this much cinnamon is a lot. Let's maybe do like one more small little roll there. Bay leaves, that's fine. I'm gonna add like all of them because it's literally just bay leaves. And then I'm gonna add I don't have ilachi on its own, one got stuck here. Cardamom, ilachi, same thing, guys. Please don't be that guy. Don't be that guy. I've got a little sauce that I've got down here, so I'm just gonna keep those in there. Take some of this into my hand, guys. I don't know how much I'm using. It's about a handful, and I'm just gonna pop that into the oil. Again, if this is not when this goes in, it's just one of those things. So there's cloves and star anise and everything else in this little mix. I just think I want another like 2 cloves maybe. I'm just gonna see if I can try and fish some out of this instead of going and getting my usual one. Yeah, that's like 4 cloves. I'm just gonna add a little more ilachi in there. Let's maybe just one more, so there's like 4 of those, and a little more fennel seeds, I think. Yeah, that should be about good. I just want another little piece of the star anise, and all of that is in the pot. I'll just leave that for a little bit and we'll add the meat in. I need a spoon, that is what I need. Because we're going to need to stir this, like, duh. So I'm just going to let that simmer for like a little bit. Again, guys, if this is not when this goes in, my bad. That's all I can say. I think the rest of this I will just put away and use it for another. Ugh, I don't know, I feel like it needs more fennel seeds. This just doesn't feel like, you know, it's enough for biryani. Another ilachi in there. Okay, I mean, that's fine. It's not like, you know, doing that all the time. So yeah, that's just gonna simmer for a little bit. But yeah, guys, how's things been going with you? How's work? How's the family? How's life? I feel like you know, we haven't really been getting a chance to connect recently, just because life has just been busy, and I would like for that to change. Okay, this is the marinated meat with some tomatoes and curry leaves and everything. So it says to do, like, to cook this for, what was it, 15 minutes as well. I'm just going to add all of that into the pot. go. Okay, the meat is in. Now I don't think this pot is going to be big enough for me to use to put into the oven. This is when I miss having my big MC pots. If there's anyone coming from South Africa, let me know. Maybe I can send it back with you. Oh, no guys, I'm just kidding. I wouldn't be doing that. But when our family comes, you can bet that they are bringing my pots over, because I need my big... This is what the pot's looking like. The color of it is so nice. So I'm just going to leave that for that 15 minutes. Let it cook. And then we'll just put everything else that needs to be done in, and that will be out of the way. Alrighty, so most of it is done. I'm just gonna add everything into the pot with the rice, and we'll give it a good mix, pop it in the oven. The instructions on the thing says for 2 hours. However, my mother-in-law says we can use it for like or do it for like 30 minutes. So that's what I'm going to do, because that's what I remember my mom doing as well. Casey, I'm sorry. I know that's not what you said, but we just have to make it work. We have our friends over. Everyone is hungry, and it's already smelling nice. So we don't feel like leaving it for 2 hours, or we're going to end up eating dinner at like 11 o'clock. But yeah, I'm just going to add all of this, and then I'll show you guys what it looks like.
It is in Newlands. She used to be like, man, you're always on Marketplace. Always on Marketplace. Now she's the one on Marketplace. More than me, probably even. She'll just be sitting there. I'll be like, what's it doing there? Just see me going through Marketplace. Marketplace.
Because if you want to buy something, it makes sense to first check there
Yeah.
as your first stop. That's why.
Because it's always so much cheaper.
Yeah.
Oh, I need to add. Let's just that.
Bought that tablet and you know what?
That's a cheap one.
That's a cheapie.
Okay.
I don't know Gen 4, I don't know what that means. What do you have to get a tablet?
I'm just
Just
trying
have-
to work with my phone.
Oh, yeah. Okay. So this will... I think it easier.
Do you want like a Nurofen or something?
No,
You sure?
yeah, it's muscular really.
Okay.
TCL tablet? TCL is quite good though. The range of products is well above the budget. They are really good.
They're really like reasonable prices. It's not bad.
Oh, the scissor.
Just looking for something short.
TCL?
That's what I had. And I only ended up getting a TCL TV. So when I was in South Africa, I got invited. Wait, they got TCL TVs in South Africa?
Yeah, they do.
I got invited to TCL launch party. Bruh,
Oh, that's cool.
when we went there, it's like, so they invite only, right? So you get there, and myself, I took my brother. I took my brother for work, and we chill about it.
Little bit of water.
It's only like different TVs and stuff like that around. Then there's like a lady that was playing the violin. Then they had a couple of DJs. I think Ladies of War was there, and then a couple of other DJs. And then like just celebs, like people you know from TV, from Isabel and like Top Bullying, and like
Lucky you didn't.
From, like, crazy and stuff. I was like, damn, I know this person. I was like, yo, I used to watch this person when I was young. Now I'm sharing the same rooms as him. So the gift bag they gave us when we left had a pair of buds in it, like TCL wireless earphones. Yeah. That, I was like, oh my god. So you get inside there, and they've got a room. They call it a black room, right? So they have a showroom with all the TVs to show you the budget rate to the premium range. And how it like looks. You get to the through, and they have consoles where you can see it on a TCL TV or whatever it's like. Then they take you to a black room. In the black room, they've got a Hisense, Samsung, TCL, and Silentech TVs, right? So whatever cheapest TV in each range they have them all next to each other. But they take off all the branding. Then they turn the lights off, the room is completely black. Now they show you the same video on each TV. And then they'll ask you, which one do you think is the TCL? Or which one do you think has the best quality? So TV1, TV2. And every time, I swear to God, every single time, you say this TV, they rip off the branding to show you it's a TCL TV. So within that range, they were so confident. The only brand that at that point was rated higher than them in the world was LG. In 2000 and
because of the nano cell.
yes, NanoCell is extremely good, bro. Extremely good. They've got now mini LEDs now. So the
Yes, even up to now.
yeah. So that was really nice, bro. And like the
Alright guys, so it's been a while, but we're done. I'm going to show you a close-up and then we're going to chow.
Because the brownie she looks nice. How did I do it?
Guys, I had to redo this because I deleted the first video. But anyway, just a quick summary. I rated the biryani as 7. It's tasty.
Same.
The last time I ate biryani, I was in South Africa. It doesn't taste quite like biryani back home, but that's also because we took a few shortcuts because it's 10 p.m. and we're now eating the biryani.
I will say all over again. This biryani, they're selling themselves short. This biryani are so nice. At least a 9.3 from my side. That's because I didn't get to the meat yet. But for me, this is very
I
nice.
please gave it a 9. I
gave
feel
it a
like
9.
yeah, I feel like
Okay.
they're hyping us a little bit too much, yeah. But at least we know they're enjoying because that's important. You don't want them to wait till 10 p.m. and then they say, hey, but this
And the
food
food is disappointing.
And I'm not saying that because they pick me up on the side of the road and decided to feed me tonight. Alright?
But yeah, guys. So I'll leave the link to the biryani premix in the comment section from Yves Spicery. Go and check them out if you're craving for biryani or a little bit of taste from something, you know, back in SA that you don't really get here. Open up the link. It's really affordable. Check them out. Give them a shout. Their customer service is absolutely exceptional. And if you have any other questions about it, don't hesitate to shoot us a message. Alright guys, have a good one. Bye!
Bye guys.